Good morning, everybody. How are we doing this morning? Well, as you can see, I finally replaced my planter, and I bought a planter that, yeah, very useful planter. Direct drill. I can go ahead and direct drill this, which is what I've done. This is soybeans going in. So I decided that we were going to do something a little bit different. And we're going to go ahead and fold this up because we just finished with this field. There we go. And I decided I'm going to go ahead and plant everything back to soybeans and really expand on the soybeans this year. I need to make a lot of money in a hurry. I did get a decent check from the insurance company, and I have kind of went nuts with the money. I went ahead and rebuilt the farm and made things back the way I wanted it to be. But in doing so, I might have overstepped my available credit. So now I have a loan. And yeah, that loan is a little on the high price side, but we'll go over everything. We're just kind of waiting here for the wheat over there to dry out. It did rain. And I mean, it rained like crazy. And yeah, it really took its toll there for a while. But you'll be able to see it. I went ahead and planted this over here to soybeans as well. So everything is soybeans. Now, if you'll notice, we have some new sheds up here and a little bit of new equipment. Nothing major, just mainly new sheds. I did get a new seeder and a new planter. I also got, there were a couple of dealerships that got their, we're going to call it claws into me pretty good. And got me to buying some stuff that I don't know, I didn't think I really wanted, but ended up buying anyway. Ooh, I haven't tested this yet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this in there that way. We might have to go the other way. We'll just back this up over here and turn around and flip it the other direction. I got a hold of a few places, and as you can see, we've got a new shed over here, an open face shed for equipment. And then I got this closed shed, just a cold storage shed for the rest of it. Real nice. Whoa. Maybe I ought to pay attention to what I'm doing here, you know. A real nice setup. It really is. Come on. There we go. The AGCO dealer sold me this Momentum, and I wasn't really interested in it. And then all of a sudden they decided, oh, let's throw some extra money off of the price. And man, when they took that extra money off, I just couldn't turn it down. It was just too good of a deal. So I ended up buying it, especially since it was, you know, such a good deal. If it wouldn't have been a very good deal, I would have told him sorry. I was looking at a case, and this one just, I don't know, the price was right, and it looked really good on paper. I'll come back just a hair bit more. You can see it's still pretty muddy. It's still pretty muddy out there, but it's not terrible. Okay, we'll go ahead and set that down. And I'll kind of give you a little bit of a roundabout here real quick. There we go. Well, anyway, I'm just moved everything up here, as you can see. I did go ahead and have the little New Holland hay tedder. I had it rebuilt, so I just got it back. Over here, I bought a little case. I think it's a 120. Yeah, 120C with a front loader. Kind of replaces some of the others. I mean, it's brand new. I mean, it is brand new. I have run it a little bit, just enough to figure it out, but I like it. I like it a lot. In fact, we'll fire it up here for you. I mean, nice and smooth. Nice little tractor. Nice little tractor so far. We'll see how it turns out. I still don't have a house up there. Don't know if I'll ever get one put back up there or not. We will see. That is, yeah, it's still on my mind. And then we've got my big shed here that I bought. Of course, you guys have seen the basically the turbo till here, the John Deere 2660. But the Case dealership also got me for this plow. It's just a deep soil ripper. So when I need to, I can go down there and rip the soil real good and deep. And then the Case dealership also had this Kverlin seeder that, well, let's just be honest, I couldn't pass it up. I went ahead and bought it. So yeah, those are the changes. I did get rid of. Well, we'll show you some more here. Oop. Okay, let's head on down here. Show you some more things that have kind of changed. I mean, they have, but they haven't. I did go ahead and start cutting that big field of wheat, and I got so far and just had to quit. There's just no two ways about it. I had to quit. Ooh. But, yep, we still got everything here, except you'll notice I have the semi down here now. I went ahead and got rid of that old Chevy pickup. I still got the International, but I don't have the Chevy pickup anymore. Just need that hooked up. I don't have it anymore. I went ahead and got rid of it, and I found this Soaring Eagle where I can use my semi to unload directly into everything. Real nice little setup. I can hop in here and fill this up and then just unload it right there. If you're wondering, the Lexion had to be returned. It was excellent, and I mean an excellent combine, but this right here is a 2019 first year of the 7150 combine that they had for an excellent price. It cost me some money, but yeah, you can see we got stuck in some mud over there during the beginning of that rain. But let me show you inside here. Look how beautiful this is on the inside. And it folds up. So it folds up top. So it can just sit here when it rains. But yeah, a lot of nice little changes. Now I do have the J&M completely full. And I am going to have to empty it up and get it over here into the bin. But I guess we could go ahead and do that here real quick. That should do just fine. All right, hop back up in here. Get that loading out. Yeah, you can see the mud that was up here. It's still on the J&M from I hurried and did as much as I could because we had rain for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, quite a few. And it was not good. It was not good at all. Now, in theory, I should be able to do this properly. I pre-tested it just to see. Oh my. No, that ain't gonna work. We're not close enough for that. I'm just basically darn near putting it directly onto the ground. I can't have that. Let's see if we get a little closer here. There we go. That's perfect right there. Okay, get that unloading. Ooh. Guess I better fire this up. Let's see. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Just had to get it set right. And there we go. We got dumping on dumping on dumping. And it's going in the bin. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see right there. Perfect. Now I just got to remember and make a mark in my brain of where it needs to be. That'll work. Yes, indeed, that will work. There we go. There it goes. Finished it up there. We can shut that down, and the only thing should be left is the tractor. There it is. Okay. Well, now on to some different news. We're going to go ahead and set this over here, and while we do that, we'll talk about Mr. Fred. Mr. Fred has been ill. He's been ill for a little while. But Mr. Fred is now very, very ill, as in hospitalized ill. He's not doing all that great. I want you guys to, think about him, and we've been over taking care of his farm and helping with things over there, and making sure that his farm is, up and running, taking care of his sheep and everything else. We went ahead and planted some more soybeans for him. It's where I got the idea from. Got to give him credit. Where credit is due. He went ahead and turned his oat field that he harvested and baled into a soybean field. And I thought, well, that's not a bad idea. I could do that with both of my fields and have all of my land do double duty and double yield. Oh, I missed that time. It's a little higher, too, than it was last time. And so that's why we planted, everything else to soybeans. And I'll be able to plant that big field long as it doesn't rain anymore. I don't know. I hope it don't. Long as it doesn't rain anymore, I should be able to do that. So we'll see. Well, anyway, I am going to go ahead and grease up the combine, get everything ready, and we'll go over here and start getting into that field as soon as it's ready. It's still just a little bit sticky. Sun's getting up there a little ways, but it's still a little bit sticky out there. We're gonna let it dry just a hair bit longer. So I'll see you here in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Well, I got her all situated. Everything's up and running. Welcome back, everybody. Well, I got everything up and running, everything's situated, and we're going to go ahead and dive into it. It's about 10 o'clock now, and we're going to give it a test. So here we go for nothing or all. But yeah, we'll see what we come up with here. If it does pretty good, we will really take off into this and do what we can and just get with it. But so far, everything has been looking really good. Yields have been up, much better than expected, but it could be worse. I think everything's looking pretty darn good, to be honest. We did lose a little bit right here with the wheat because of the rain. The test weights dropped some. Moisture is, been up and down, but I think with as much air as we've got able to go through here, it should be okay. Yeah, it's looking good. We're doing okay. Let's see here. I'm just looking at my gauges here, just kind of deciding what we're up against. But I think we're okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to get to it. I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, we are just kind of working on harvest here. Finishing up the harvest, I should say. Just waiting for the auger to clear out and had a microphone problem, so I'm having to re-speak everything that I have said. I think we got everything filled up here and it worked out really well. We're almost full in that bin of wheat, unbelievably so. Couldn't believe how much we actually got. I'm thinking about getting rid of that truck that is pulling that. We're kind of losing a little bit of daylight here, but I'm going to get with it and try to get things done. It just, you kind of got to do what you got to do. But at this point, I'll be honest with you, I forgot what I was talking about. Microphone didn't work. Hopefully, I gave you a little bit of laugh with that. We're going to go ahead and hop into the case here, and we're going to take it up and run it up into the house, or up to the shed, excuse me, and get it put away for the time being, because, yeah, we're basically done with it. We've got everything done up, and it did a very good job. I was impressed by how well that it progressed through the field and how well it did. A little bit better than I expected, to be honest. Um, I would like to have a bigger header, but a bigger header I don't believe would fit inside the shop worth a darn. And yeah, I'm kind of, I guess you could say, at that point where I need all the room I can get. Eventually, I would like to upgrade, but you know, I just don't think it's going to be advantageous for us. Let me make sure I'm not going to hit nothing. Taking it nice and careful here, and get this put away inside the shop. Still taking it easy because I do have the auger back there I have to be aware of. I am going to go ahead and try and move it over in the corner and get it tucked away because, yeah, I kind of need to do that. And once it's back over here in the corner, then, yeah, it should be in good shape. I'm guessing that looks pretty good. I'm kind of hesitant judging where I want to be as far as right up against that edge of the barn. But I'm assuming, yeah, that's pretty good. Got kind of dirty, didn't it? I guess we're gonna have to clean her up real good after harvest. But once again, yeah, I did a great job. Very impressed with it. Excellent combine in my opinion. Like I said, would like a little bit bigger header, but you kind of do what you got to do. Anyway, at this point, I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one. Bye for now.